Hello and welcome to the new exciting version of Well Connected Canine trying to answer your dog training questions. We're trialing a little experiment, so I'm going to be asking in our closed private Facebook group for you to hit me with your big dog training or living with dogs question. I'm going to try and answer at least one of those per week, might be more depending how busy I am. And at the same time, I'm also experimenting with some software that actually writes down on the computer what I'm saying as I say it. I hope what that means is that I can get the blogs out a little bit quicker to you. I know some people find video really helpful, but it's also handy to have that written record of the answer to refer back to. So here's our little experiment to see how it goes. So the first question that has been asked so far. This came from the lovely Sonia with beautiful big Benson. So Sonia says that Benson, who's a lovely big Labrador, doesn't generally enjoy being petted. He will sit on our laps all day for snuggles when it's his own choice. And he'll also weave in and out of my legs forever as a way of greeting. But if we were to move to pet him, generally he moves away or he goes and picks up a toy. Now, Sonia's asking because she wants to know more about Benson. She wants to understand her dog a little bit better. Change the angle. But she's also asking because Sonia's taking our bodywork and relaxation class as a spectator and then going and practicing at home because Benson would find the whole class situation a little bit scary. So we want to think about this, I think, from two angles. One is from the angle of a dog who just generally prefers not to be actively petted by us unless it's their choice. And also how we're going to handle that when we're taking a class that means we want to get our hands on them. So the first thing is that if when you pet your dog, they pretty much consistently move away, offer you a different body part, go and get a toy, suddenly have an interest in going and sniffing somewhere, I would say that your dog is giving you a pretty big hint that they would either like you to pet them differently or not pet them at all. Now that might be because something is stiff or sore. It might be that you're a little bit heavier handed than they like. It might be that just today they don't feel like it because, you know, we all have days where we might not want to be hugged. Some of us have days where we never want to be hugged. That's not me, but I know it is some folks out there. So there could be a whole bunch of reasons. There's a little protocol called the consent test. If you're in our private Facebook group and on our email list, I will give you a link to our handout and some videos on that, which is basically pet your dog for a few seconds and then stop and see what they do. Pay attention. What is your dog telling you about the way that you're petting them? Often when we pet our dogs, it's quite absent-mindedly. We just kind of pat them on the head or we might stroke them without really thinking about what it's like for the dog. We're really petting them for us because we know that petting dogs has all kinds of benefits for us. We would like it to be nice for the dog as well, though. So the first reason that it's probably happening is potentially because they're not enjoying the petting or they would like us to do it differently or they're having a day where it doesn't feel comfortable. That doesn't necessarily matter unless you enjoy petting your dog and you'd like your dog to enjoy it too, in which case we need to use observation and probably change the way you're doing it. The second reason it matters, as we said, is if you're taking a class where the point is to get your hands on your dog, to do massage and T-touch and body work with them, then this could be a challenge. So what I would generally start with is working out when my dog is more likely to want to be petted. So Sonia says that actually he will sit on their laps daily for snuggles. He will come and be close to them. So when he's being close to you and relaxed, that's probably a good time to think about maybe just a little bit of neck massage and when we talk about neck massage, it's something we teach you in class. So it's specific, deep, gentle movements on the back of the neck, because for a lot of dogs, that's a pretty safe place to start. If they weren't comfortable with that, we might try starting on the front of the chest, down the front of the shoulder blades, that kind of thing. And we would aim to do that kind of body work for literally a couple seconds and then take our hands away. What we're looking for is to find out what kind of pressure and touch does my dog actually actively seek out, and what will they stick around for. So I think that when we have a dog that we've noticed moves away from us, or avoids some kinds of touch, or diverts us onto toys, that's giving us valuable information about how we are touching, petting, and interacting with our dog. So stop, do a little bit, watch your dog's reactions, film it if you can so you can look back, because it's hard to see those subtle signs often. What I would say is I have not yet, just thinking this through, in the over 10 years that I've been doing massage and body work with dogs and humans together, I have not yet had a dog that we couldn't find some kind of touch that they enjoyed and was useful for them. I have worked in situations where the dog prefers it if I work on them while the human is learning the skill. I've also worked in situations where I have to teach the owner everything on themselves and on, say, one of my dogs, because the dog wouldn't be comfortable if I was the one that was doing it. But if you're willing to slow down, breathe, observe your dog, we will be able to find a way with working with them that's good for them and good for you. So that's the end of today's little video answer. I know it's a bit rambly because I'm trying to talk slowly enough that the dictation software can keep up with me. And as you know, I tend to get a little excited with a strong accent, and it turns out that confuses the software. So we'll see whether you like this format. If you don't, just tell me, we'll change it. In terms of upcoming stuff to be aware of, we have 3-week intensives starting next Wednesday, which is she says, frantically checking her diary for the date, which is Wednesday, the 13th of March. We have advanced level intensives in self-control, mind your manners, loose lead walking, stay by my side, and recall, baby come back from anything. This is the last time these intensives are scheduled to run for the next 3 to 4 months. So if you're thinking about doing them, if you've attended level 1 3-week intensives, or if you think you just need the extra help on the advanced stuff, now is the time to let us know and get booked on. I will pop the link in the email, and I'll see if I can put a comment at the end of the video as well. We will be adding a new reactive dogs scent workshop. That's a half-day session for anybody's dog who gets excited or worried when they see other dogs or people. We will have that date up for you very soon. I'm just letting you know that it's coming. And as always, you can find everything that we're doing and everything that we offer on the website. It's all listed there with links for bookings. If you're not sure what to do, post in the group. Stick something up, ask us for help. Me and Claire would be happy to help you find the class or the session that's going to be most useful for you and your dog. Okay, guys, I will speak to you and see most of you very soon. Bye.